Greetings everyone, and welcome to the quarterfinals of the Clay Soldier Tournament. So we have 4 matches to do, that's why they're quarterfinals, and we have some pretty powerful teams. We have Magenta Flash, and they are facing the Purple Medics. Then we will have Melon Mass, and they will fight against Lime Slime, followed by Redstone Slashers versus the White Horde, and Black Crush versus Yellow Sprint. And as I said last time, the rules for the grunts have changed. They now get the general upgrades of their team, minus the percentage-based upgrades. They can't get the blaze powder or redstone dust, or even the mushrooms. They just get things like sugar and slime and cactus cores. You know, basic utility items. So, let's go ahead and decide where Magenta Flash will be facing the Purple Medics. And it's going to be the Porcelain Museum. Alright, I'm going to get the team set up and we're going to see what upgrades they ended up getting. Okay, both teams are ready to go. So, the Purple Medics. They only got 1 upgrade, otherwise all their teammates are fully geared. They have high speed, the healing fish capabilities, and the fire charges. Other than that, not much has really changed for them. And over on the Purple Flash side, they got 2 upgrades. They also have fire charges to throw, and they have redstone dust to blind their foes. So they have more grunts than the opposing team, which could be a big detriment at this point in time. But let's see if either team has a distinct advantage. Maybe the redstone dust will keep enough of the Purple Medics at paralyzed and blinded for them to get a good advantage. Let's see in 3, 2, 1. And both teams are racing across the arena. Fire charges flying from both sides. Swords shooting up out of the ground to stab at any unsuspecting soldiers. And so far, the fight is a very even fight. Battle has been pushed back into the Purple Medic side. And we're starting to see huge losses mainly in the Magenta Flash team. It looks like the Purple Medic's healing capabilities are winning this out for them once again. And with only a couple more Magenta Flash to go, it looks like Purple Medic is going to be the victor, and indeed they were. They get to move on. Kind of not surprising at this point. Purple Medics have been a very powerful team since the early matches where we did the qualifying. Well, let's get this mess cleaned up. There's lots of sugar everywhere. It's going to take forever to get out of this museum. So, the Purple Medics get to move on to the semifinals, where they will be facing either the Black Crush team or another high-speed team, Yellow Sprint. But before we get to that, we have 2 more matches that we need to do. We have the Melon Mass versus Lime Slime. Melon Mass has been a pretty powerful team. Its large numbers have been helping it pave its way through this arena so far. But Lime Slime is one tricky team to have to beat. Their capability of sticking everyone to the ground is problematic for any opposing team. But will their randomly selected upgrades help them in the upcoming fight? Let's get them out there on the field in the Forgotten Pharaoh Arena, and let's find out. It's been a little while since we've been here last, but we got two teams ready to go. Over here we have the Lime Slime team, and they have the slime, of course, and shear blades. And they have a little bit of more might in terms of bone clubs. This has cost them 1 battalion of grunt type soldiers. And over here on the Melon Mass side, they have a high speed upgrade that their entire team gets to share. They have their default grunt team, and they have one more upgrade for a sacrifice of another grunt team. And that upgrade is an iron core body. It is an interesting combination, an iron core body which slows you down and high speed sugar upgrade which speeds you up. But it might work out quite well for them. So let's see who will win in 3, 2, 1. Battle begin. And of course the grunts of the Melon Mass team are getting across this field much faster than the rest of the team. The sounds of breaking equipment and chowing down on healing melons is ringing out across the field. It looks like even though Lime Slime is sticking a lot of the melon troops to the ground, they're not really holding up against the strength of Melon Mass, or their superior numbers. Not even their bone clubs were enough to tip this battle in their favor, unfortunately. It is quite likely that the iron core body of Melon Mass was all that they really needed to get this fight won. That was a much faster battle than I'm sure any of us were expecting. Good job, Melon Mass. I have to figure out how to get sugar separated from sand. So, Melon Mass soundly defeated Lime Slime. Lime Slime may have thought their sticky, tricky tactics may have gotten them all the way to the finals, but Melon Mass proved them wrong. All it took to overcome the strength of Lime Slime is to give up speed already. I suppose when you've already slowed yourself down, what does it matter if you're stuck to the floor? So we have another Horde type team, White Horde, facing off against the Redstone Slashers to see which one of them will be able to face Melon Mass in battle. And the arena that they will be fighting in is the Porcelain Museum again. Ha! And we have our teams ready to do battle again. Over here on the Redstone Slasher side, they have Iron Core upgrades. And I'm pretty sure there was another upgrade, but I'm forgetting what it was. It is hard to keep track of all the upgrades, honestly. Hey, any of you guys able to tell me what your upgrades were? No? Well, that's a shame, because we're going to move on to the White Horde side. And they have a speed upgrade, which is pretty obvious, and they also have the Lime Slime upgrade. Oh yes, I just remembered what the Redstone Slasher upgrade was. They also have Redstone Dust to blind their opponents. 8 pieces for their team. So, we do have a kind of interesting situation. In the previous battle, the smaller team had the sticky, gooey slime, and the bigger team had iron core bodies. In this battle, we have the bigger team with the slime and the smaller team with iron core bodies. So, is it true that the iron core bodies will help any team overcome a large opposition? Let's find out in 3, 2, 1. Battle begin. And the White Horde has managed to trigger every single one of the sword traps themselves. That is not a good start for their team. Redstone slashers are being stuck to the ground, and I saw a lot of iron ingots being kicked out of bodies, only to be picked up immediately by someone else. No idea which team got those, but it is looking like just having a larger number of troops is all that a team needs to win. It was absolute carnage for the Redstone Slashers. They pretty much stood no chance. Even with the White Horde getting hit by every single trap in the arena, they've been destroyed. Dang it, I need a sweet sugar again. Oh, White Horde gets to move on. So, we've had quite a few powerful teams defeated on this day. Magenta Flash taken out by the Purple Medics, Lime Slime taken out by Melon Mass, and now Redstone Slashers taken out by the White Horde. Which is going to lead for an interesting semi-final matchup. We'll have 2 Horde-style teams fighting yet again. And whichever team wins is going to face either the Purple Medics or the Purple Medics opponent in the semifinals. Let's find out who the Purple Medics will even be facing, Yellow Sprint or Black Crush. And where will they be facing? They shall face each other in the Foundry. Let's get the teams set up and sent out. And here we are at the Foundry. Both teams are set up and ready to face each other. Over on the left side we have Black Crush, and they are a team that has not changed very much throughout this entire tournament. This is one of the first times that they've ever gotten an upgrade. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's the only time they've ever gotten an upgrade, and that upgrade comes in the form of giving their entire team the capability of sliming the opponents. And over here on the right side, we have Yellow Sprint. They have gone through quite a few upgrades. Previously, they have gotten shields to keep themselves defended. This time around, they have 2 more upgrades. They have fish instead of melons for their main guys. That's going to give them a pretty good healing advantage over Black Crush. And they also have some poisonous mushrooms. So even if their main guys fall, they may still do damage over time. Possibly enough to tip the tide of battle in favor of any grunts that will remain. So, which team is going to win? Which team will lose? We can only find out when I flip this lever in 3, 2, 1. Battle begin. Yellow Sprint, of course, making their way across the arena the fastest, being a team dedicated to speed. And they're taking early losses. This could be due to them charging headfirst into fire. And we can see some green swirls from the effects of their poisonous shrooms. This battle is staying fairly even so far. Yellow Sprint had taken early losses, but they have brought Black Crush's numbers down, and I have no idea what happened there, but Yellow Sprint just took a massive, massive loss. It could be that they just weren't able to heal fast enough to overcome Black Crush's crushing melee might. And so, Black Crush, they get to move on. And here I was honestly expecting that the healing capabilities of Yell Sprint was going to be enough to win them this fight. No, apparently Black Crush knows what they're doing. Stick with what you know and crush the heck out of anyone who tries to get past you. Now, let's clean up this mess and announce the semifinals. And so there we have it. Black Crush won and they get to face off against the Purple Medics, a team focused on healing. But they've shown that they do have the capability of overcoming a healing team with no problem. However, the numbers are going to be much greater this time around. We're going to be seeing 64 soldiers versus 64 soldiers. And who knows what upgrades the teams are going to have this time around. And the winner of that fight will be facing off against one of the 2 remaining Horde type battles. And that is going to be some big team action going on there. 72 versus 72 by my count. And then the finals, we're going to have a team of 128 versus a team of 136. At least. Who knows, they could get... all the teams could end up getting grunt upgrades for that final battle, and we could end up seeing huge numbers of soldiers just pummeling each other in an arena that has yet to be decided. There are no rule changes going forth in the tournament, so just expect more of the same with more random upgrades and even bigger numbers. Hope you guys are enjoying the tournament. Give a like if you are, subscribe if you want to see more of this stuff in the future, and I will see you next time. Take care and goodbye.